Jaideep is there, Karabi, Madhurja, Naeem, and Nawaz, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me know when you can see my screen. Okay. Are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Yeah. Okay. Mm, wait a second. Okay. So we'll be seeing. Before that, I just wanted to tell you something. Yesterday, I think this Dipanjali and Shravani came to me for meeting me, and then they were asking if the questions of the exams will be like how I'm gonna give the questions for exams. So that we will discuss before your exams. I'll just tell you in brief how I'm gonna give the exam questions. Basically, where I emphasize more, that will be the area where I'm gonna put more questions. Okay, so it will not be hard, like it will not be very difficult for you people. Whatever I'm telling you in classes, that is what all those same things only I'm gonna repeat, and also I'm gonna see in previous exams, and like in previous exams what they particularly asked, and what is not been asked, those questions I'm going to repeat. Okay, so you don't get scared. If you have any doubts before exams, you ask me, I'm going to clear it out. Okay, don't get scared that I'm going to ask you something really different which is not been taught in your and it is not there in your syllabus as well. I'm just what to say, I'm just teaching you whatever I'm teaching. So from that only I'm going to ask you questions. No, from the previous whatever notes you have referred from the Sangeeta ma'am's this one, and then what has been taught before, all those things I'll be referring and then give you the questions. Okay, so don't get scared of that thing. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So did you people go through inventory management or procurement or purchase uh, processes and all? Did you people know about it? And did you ever uh, got any classes on procurement and in the process of procurement? Did you get any classes on it? Can anyone tell me? Hello? Nobody is talking or what? I'm asking something. Hello?
Ma'am, Joshi ma'am taught us about the ABC analysis.
Hmm.
ABC, XYZ,
Hmm.
VED, then just in time, just in case.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am, we have done the analysis part.
Okay, so you know about ABC analysis. What about bed analysis?
Yes, ma'am, it is also taught.
Okay, so and there are some other analysis as well. So those analysis you want me to repeat, or whatever Joshi ma'am has taught will be enough for you people?
Yes, ma'am, we can revise once.
Yeah. So, but then like ABC analysis, WAD analysis, and whatever other analysis is there in operation has to be taken differently because it is vast. Okay, whatever maybe for you people, it has been only. I think they have only given you in the introduction how it is been done. Did you practice it? How to do it?
No, ma'am, we have been taught only the basic part.
Okay, but in the operation, we have to go it a little bit deeper. Okay, because that is what you're gonna do in hospital. You'll be doing forecasting for the material needed or consumables needed in the hospital. So for that, we need different hours. So I guess it will be good if we can put some more time for ABC analysis and VED analysis. Okay. So that just brief I'm gonna give today, and then next tomorrow there is a class for operation, right? So in tomorrow class we'll be talking about ABC analysis. All right?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. What about others? One nobody is speaking. I'm gonna ask each and everyone. Wait, it's just the thing that I forget everyone's name all the time. Nawaz, are you there? Nawaz?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you know
Yes,
about
ma'am.
ABC analysis, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You know about it. Okay. So that's good. I'm not gonna teach them if you know about it. Is that all right? Is that all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can't hear you. You people stay in some village or what? Really? No network used to be there. Where if I ask questions, there will be no answers, or either it will be broken or something like that. Even in villages, the voices comes really good. I don't know where do you stay. What about Silo? I never heard you speaking.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what? I mean, you know about ABC? You want a class on it?
Ma'am, Joshi ma'am has taught us like the introduction part of ABC and stuff. So, ma'am, if we could revise it, it will be better, I guess.
Okay, all right. What about Naeem?
Yes, ma'am, we can have a revision of it.
All right. So, Karabi, is she there? Karabi, you're there?
Yes, ma'am.
So, can we have the revision tomorrow about ABC analysis?
Okay, ma'am. Fine.
Okay. Joydeep,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, all right. So moving on. Okay, so you know what? I was just seeing an article today, and I have seen a really good thing today. I wanted to share with you people. But I am, you know what? I am very confused with this Cisco WebEx. I'm not understanding it at all because I'm using it for the first time. All right. So I was seeing an article that you can call it as thought of the day. So in that, I have seen that in organization there are four kind of people. Okay. So in that four kind of people, there will be one owl, there will be one sheep, there will be one fox, and one will be what is this? Donkey. Okay. So which kind of person now, which kind of person you want to be in an organization? So there are these four kind of people I'm giving you. One is fox, one is donkey, one is sheep, and another one is owl. I'll tell you the characteristics later on. Tell me what you want to be in an organization when you work, what you want to be. Did you understand what I said?
No, ma'am.
You didn't understand. Okay, this is basically out of your syllabus. It is about an article which I read in the morning, and in that article, it has been written that basically the people who work in an organization, they can be categorized into four categories. Okay, and those categories are one category will be called as fox, and one category will be called as sheep, another category will be called as owl, and another last one will be the donkey. So there are some specific characteristics of each of these categories. Okay, and I just want to know before I tell about the categories, if I tell about the categories, you're going to choose that particular character only, right? So first tell me what kind of in what category you want to fall. Now you got me? I'm sure Naeem has got it. You got it, right? What I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
You got it, no? Explain your friends
Yes, ma'am.
what I'm about, what I'm actually explaining. Explain your friends.
I think it's like about the type of people
Type of people who
in
is
the
working in
organization.
the organization. Yeah. So
Yes, ma'am.
everyone choose a character. Which character you want to be? In that four uh, categories, what do you want to be?
Ma'am, I want to be fox.
Who is that? Who's that? Korobi?
Corby.
Okay, fox. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Korobi is a fox. Okay. What about others?
Ma'am, I want to be the fox too.
Silo is fox too. Okay. And what about others? Tell me, I'm writing it.
I'm owl.
Who's that?
I'm Naeem.
Me
Naeem
too,
is
owl.
smart. Okay, all. Yeah. What about others?
Me too, owl.
Who's that? Who's that?
I'm Joydeep.
Joydeep is also all. Okay. What about others?
Ma'am, me sheep,
Who's that?
Madhurja.
Madhurja. Okay. Ship. Okay. What about others? Who else is there? Anyone is left? Anyone is? Nawaz. What you want to be? Nawaz?
Fox, ma'am.
Fox. Okay. Nawaz wants to be Fox. Okay. All right. So I'm going to tell you the characteristics now. Okay. So Fox is someone. Nobody wants to be a donkey. Nobody wants to be donkey or what?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So Fox, I'm going to tell. So basically, Fox is the person who is very much, what to say, you can say very much intelligent plus cunning. Okay. So these people knows what they have to do, okay, in the organization, but they also take advantage of the people who does not know what to do, okay, and also they are not sometimes politically right or legally right, these fox characteristics. Okay, so who are these? Korobi, Silo, and Nawaz are, they are the person who want to be fox. They are very smart, but they are also cunning at same time. Okay, and Naeem wants to
Ma'am.
be all, right? So all is a person who actually respects the organizational culture and also politically right and ethically right in the organization, and a person who is very wise. Okay, so who takes decision a little bit slow but takes always wise decision. Okay, who is, okay, Naeem and Joydeep is all right. So you're getting a better point. What about Madhurja? Yeah. Madhurya is a ship. And you know what? Ship is also a person who is very wise and takes decisions slowly, but takes a better decision. But there is a problem with ship that they can be, they like fox can take advantage of the ship. So Madhur, just stay away from Korobi, Saileo and Nawaz, okay? They can take advantage of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So did you understand? You can, I mean, like you can use this thing when you go join some organization and understand. You want to understand the characteristics of the personalities who is around you, and you want to find out from where you want to stay away and from which people you have to be friends with, and from where you have to maintain a little bit distance. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, what about the donkey?
So donkey is the person where even fox can take. I mean, like what is it? He's the person who just comes for work, okay, and he does not have his. I mean, like he don't use his brain to do any kind of stuff or any kind of like he don't have his own performance ability. He used to depend upon other person and then does his task. So he's a kind of person, okay. Somebody has to push that person and then he works. Got it?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So no one is donkey, by the way. It's all right. Okay, then. So we'll be going to material management in hospital. You're seeing the screen, but I just want to know from you people, what do you understand by material management? What do you understand by it? Is it very much necessary for you people as a manager? As a manager, do you think it is very much important for you people and you want to learn about it and it is going to help you a lot when you work in an organization? Don't, I mean, like not only about hospital. If you become a manager of a particular company, or if you become a manager of any corporate healthcare sector, would it be helpful for you? Would it be? Be interactive. Nobody speaks. I hate this thing. I mean, like, if nobody speaks, if yes, no, or no, I mean, like, if it is no, then no. Yes, ma'am. Nawaz. Okay. What about others?
Yes, ma'am, it will help us.
Okay. So basically, material management is something which everyone should know, not as a manager, but even at home. If you are not a person who can manage your own stuff or logistics, you might spend like anything, okay. So basically, even if you are a good I have seen this thing. A person who is really good at material management is also good at financial management at their home, and at their, I mean, like whatever areas they go, okay, they knows how to manage things. Not being like, I'm not talking about being conjuice or something like that, but that person knows how to spend and how to acquire things, okay. So that like it is very much necessary, not only for your professional purpose but for your personal purpose as well, okay. So over here it is written that material management is a coordinated function responsible to plan for, acquire, store, move, and control materials to provide customer service in accordance with organizational goals. Yes. So in this, we have to first plan, in the sense we have to forecast it. We have to forecast whatever we need and acquire or procure whatever is needed for us, and then store it accordingly while storing, we have to keep many things in mind, that the things which has been stored should not get wasted, and should be distributed in a proper way. And move and control materials. Yes, control of the materials is also very much important. Mm, because many a time there used to be shortage of materials, so at that point of time you have to keep some of the stocks with you, so that you don't go out of the stock, you don't you don't have the shortage in your organization. So, and control also means the pricing control. So so we'll be talking about pricing control in the in the next slides. And next is, sorry, what are the aim of material management? First is that it has to be the right material. You have to procure right material and in right quantities. Okay, it should not be more, it should not be less. There is an, I think we'll be talking about it in the next slide. There is a method called naive forecasting method. In that, whatever has been consumed in the previous month, we are going to procure the same amount of material or same amount of consumables in this particular month as well. So that kind of forecasting is called naive forecasting. In that, you don't really see, I mean, like, if there will be shortage, if there will be other things and all. So you basically see the previous consumption and decide what kind of quantities you have to procure. And at right time, yes, at right time. Do you people know when we have to start our procurement process in a particular organization? Do
No,
you people
ma'am.
know that? No, right?
No, ma'am.
Yeah. So for procurement process has to start before 2 months. Okay. So this process is very long. So before 2 months itself, we have to plan each and every steps and each and everything whatever is needed for procurement, and that time is also called as lead time. Okay. And at right price, yes, the price has to be at the right exact right price, whatever in the market. Like, we have to do a little bit research also, that what kind of price is there for this particular material, whatever, I mean, like, if it is some of the distributor will be giving in higher cost, and some will be giving in reasonable cost. So we have to go for the person who is giving the material at reasonable cost. Okay. And from right sources, yeah, we are talking about the vendors over here. So right vendors, we have to select the right vendors by either doing tendering or by selecting. Like, sometimes what we do is, sometimes continuously we purchase some like materials from a trusted vendor or a trusted distributor. So we basically trust them only and try to procure the things from that particular sources. Um but tendering is very important when you go for bigger what to say, equipments. For example, for city machine, PET city machine, MRI machine, or you want to purchase like bigger stuff, like for OT you need lights. So all those purchase has to be done by previously we have to do tendering and select the vendors, and then we have to select the particular vendors. Okay, so there is two thing. Okay, and this is not there in the slide, so I just want to tell you for your understanding. Whenever you do tendering, you have to put a notice, you know that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so can someone explain me the tendering process? Any one of you know about it?
Ma'am, we put the notice and then all the suppliers they come show up and then we get it from the cheapest one.
Okay, so yeah, this is a simple way of telling. So there is to be websites, right? In that we put notice that this particular, and then we write the specification of that particular material or particular thing which you need. Okay, and the amount and the quantities how much you need. So by seeing that suppliers or suppliers or vendors are going to come to that particular notice, and they are gonna send their request. In that particular period, we have to see each and every one, and these vendors has to give you two kind of letter. Okay, so there will be two letters coming from the vendor side. Okay, one is technical specification and another one is financial. Okay, so basically you can think that there will be two letters. Okay, you think that I am the vendor and Naeem is no, sorry, I am the hospital. Okay, and Naeem is the vendor. So Naeem is going to give me two letters where one will be the in one envelope there will be technical specification, and in another envelope there will be financial specification of that particular equipment. So now we have to open. There is a thing now how you're gonna go. I cannot I cannot open these two envelope at a time. First, what I have to open? First, I have to open the technical specification. Once this technical specification is right, and then I am going to open the financial specification or envelope of that particular vendors. And those two things, if it is matching, then we are going to say, okay, yes, okay, that's all right. I can say yes to this particular vendor. Why we open the technical specification at first is that you have to be sure about whether the all the specification whatever you have mentioned is right with this particular vendor, and he is giving the right material to you. Once you are seeing the financial specification, you get a little bit biased while taking this decision. If the cost is little bit less, but even if the technical specification is not right, sometimes you tend to purchase that thing because you think that it is going to cost you less. That is the reason first we are going to see the technical specification before opening the financial specification. Got it? Got it? Or was it very complicated?
Yes, ma'am.
You got it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So next is what is inventory? Inventory is a raw material, work in process products, and finished goods that are considered to be the portion of business assets that are ready or will be ready for sale. Yeah. So this you understood. This is very simple. What are the goals for us if we do management of material? What the proposed goals would be for us? First is that optimum materials acquisition, getting only those materials which is needed. Optimum inventory turnover rate, finding out the consumption rate, and then purchasing the particular materials accordingly. This is what the inventory turnover rate is. How much is consumed, that much is being procured. Okay. Good vendor relationship, that is what we said, that sometimes that we trust some of the vendors so much that we tend to purchase the material or consumables or whatever logistics is needed, we tend to purchase from a sole vendor. Okay. And then material cost control, that is also a thing where basically I mean, like, material cost control means you have to research about the prices in the market and then purchase the particular material in optimum price. Okay, effective issue and distribution. Yes, we also have to see that the material which has been arrived has to be quality material, and also it has to be distributed in a proper way. And elimination of losses and pilferage. I talked about it, I think, last to last class. What is pilferage? What is pilferage?
I'm stealing in small amounts.
Yeah, good. You remembered it, na? We spoke about it, right? I think I was not
Yes,
getting the word. Now I got it. It is pilferage. It is done mostly in hospital by either nurses or housekeeping people, and even pharmacists. Okay. So over here we have two particular objective. One is primary, which has to be there. Like without it, it will not work. And then another one is secondary. That is also very much needed. But primary is the first thing which you will be seeing. In primary, we have right price. Yes, the material has to be purchased in right price by doing research about it and finding out whatever market value is there for that particular material and in what price it is available in in market. In high turnover rate, so high turnover rate in the sense how much it is getting consumed. Like we have to particularly see, right now the syringes are being used so much because we are getting the patients who needs all the time, what is that, infusion. So what will be increasing? Your consumption of your syringes, consumption of your IV lines will be more. So you have to understand that factor, and analyze it and purchase or procure that particular material. Low procurement and storage cost. Okay, so yeah, low procurement in the sense, low procurement and storage is cost they are telling. Whenever you are procuring a particular thing, it should not cost you much. Okay, so that is why it is always needed that you have a really good relationship with the vendors and the suppliers, and they give a particular discount for you whenever you go for a large amount purchase or bulk purchase. At that point of time, you get some kind of discount from the vendors, because you are a loyal customer to them, and they used to give you material all the time. So at that point of time, you can really get a good discount if you maintain that loyalty and trust between vendors and the customer. Okay. And storage cost. Why we are talking about storage cost here? Because while storing some uh, particular material, we have to spend. For example, some kind of drugs which has to be stored in refrigerator, and the particular area has to be a little bit cooler than outside, and the area is also consumed. We need a place. We have to make a place where the drugs or where the materials can be stored, right? So that is why that storage cost also has to be low. We have to see that. Yeah. And continuity of supply. Yes. So continuity of supply is nothing but, I mean, continuously getting supply of the materials. Consistency in quality. Yeah. When do you see quality? When you purchase a material, when do you see quality of that particular material? When do you see it? Can anyone answer me?
Ma'am, after they're supplied, after they reach the hospital, there will be a quality inspection.
Yeah. So once we get all the material in our area, what we are gonna do is we are gonna do a quality inspection from our side, and we check each and everything, like whatever has been supplied. For some of the thing, each and everything is not possible to check, but mostly for the bigger instruments and all, we see each and every part of it, and we do inspection. If there is any fault, we are going to send it back to the vendor, and vendor is going to say, like give another replacement on it, or that is in between vendor and the person who has purchased it. If they want any replacement, they are going to take replacement. If they want their particular, like, financial thing is not getting settled at that point of time, financial comes at last when a quality check is done. Accordingly, they is to pay. So if you are getting any material which is not good, you will return it, get a replacement. If you are not getting replacement, you will be doing payment accordingly, cutting, like taking out that particular cost, you will be paying that to the vendor. Okay. And then good supplier relationship, that is what we have talked about. Yes, we would have a really good, like we should establish a really good uh, supplier and customer relationship, so that the loyalty and trust maintains always. Because many a times, even if you do good forecasting, even if you do really good material management, shortage might arrive. Like, for example, you never imagined that this pandemic would happen, right? But this happened. Now shortage occurred in the places, right? But if you maintain good relationship with the supplier, in the short term period also, they can provide you materials and whenever you need, because you are a trusted personnel for that particular supplier, right? So for this reason, we should always maintain good relationship with the suppliers and the vendors. Okay. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, and then development of personnel. Yeah, this is about personal development, in the sense the human resource they are talking about. And good information. Sorry, the meeting is going to end, I guess, right? Within 5 minutes. All right, I'm going to take only 5 minutes for you people. Good information system. Yes. Do you know that we use a kind of, what is that called, website for procuring material. We that particular, uh, what is that called? That particular website used to maintain all the storage material, and all whatever it is getting consumed, whatever is going out or whatever is coming in, all the things is visible in that particular website. So that your forecasting becomes very easier, and you can procure by seeing that particular website, that okay, this much is needed for now, we are going to procure only this much. There are some particular website which is being used in the hospitals, okay. And even HMI, there are really good HMI system which is supporting this procurement and purchase data. So we'll have, like, I'll tell you whatever the website is being used for forecasting and what is that, purchasing. Okay, we'll talk about it. So in secondary, we have forecasting, interdepartmental harmony. This is interdepartmental harmony. Why it is needed? Because um in interdepartment, you will be having a lot of, like, if you are not good with the nursing department, if you are not knowing what kind of consumption rate is there in that particular nursing department, you would not be able to do proper management, because you have to be really maintain a harmonious relationship with those departments so that they can give you proper data. Okay, so it is very much needed. And what is it? Product improvement. Yeah, product improvement is nothing but it's product improvement. You get it. And standardization. Yeah, standardization is also very much important. Make or buy decision, new material or products. This is understandable. Favorable reciprocal relationship. This is also understandable. This is easy. So I guess in next class we will be talking about 4 basic needs of material management, and also we'll be talking about ABC analysis. Is that all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So I think the meeting is going to finish right then.